Okay, we are live.
Hey guys.
Give it a minute for everything to go through.
All right.
Did yours go through?
Yep.
I didn't get it. How's everybody doing tonight?
There's Lenny said, howdy y'all.
Hello.
Eric said, I was first. Happy Thursday from Pensacola.
Hello.
Hello there. Connie said, hello, Grounds family.
Hello.
Joe Taylor Christmas Tree said, hi.
Hi.
Most y'all have ever talked. Nancy says, good evening.
Good evening.
Said, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Here we go. It's up here.
Martha said, I first saw you when you picked up puppy at the Walkers and have been watching ever since. And all four of you. Thank you.
Blizzard.
Yep,
The
thanks.
puppy would be Blizzard.
Yep, that would be Blizzard. He's big now, though.
Yeah. Joe said, I like your farm animals. James said, I've been kept busy today watching Eddie family, Eldridge fam, now the Grounds family. I can't read
It's
it.
a bit cool here in Brisbane.
Okay.
So I was tucked in bed watching all the videos.
Couldn't read that B for bit. I didn't know what that said. Good evening, Patty.
Good evening.
There's one Scott. Hi, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hello. Hi.
Emma says, hi, Abby and Izzy.
Hi. Hi.
Jennifer said, howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Jacob Jones said, evening, Kevin, Kim, Abby, and Izzy. Hello, hello.
Hi. Hello.
Amanda Dahl said, hi, Kevin and Kimberly. How are you doing tonight? I am doing good.
Me
We're
too.
doing pretty good, too. Reba said, howdy, neighbor. How are you guys doing? Wasn't the rain great?
Yes, it was.
We were glad to get it.
I see
Yep,
it.
got a lot. It'd been better if it's been spread out over a few more days so it'd soak in more because we had a lot of runoff. But we were glad to get all that we got. Hey.
There's Momo said, hi, Abigail, Isabel, Kimberly, and Kevin.
Look, I lost it. I couldn't wait.
She was going to wait a few minutes, but she just couldn't hold it in.
I pulled it out last night.
Yes.
It's one of the bigger keys.
Yep, I'm aware.
Yeah, Lindley said, hi.
Hi.
Lynn said, hey, everyone, how are you all doing? We are doing well.
Yep, doing good.
Cindy said, hello, Grounds family.
Hi. Hello. Michael.
Diane said, hello from Trumbull Fair.
Yep.
Why am I not reading well tonight?
Did
In
you see
Cortland,
Granddad?
Ohio.
You what?
Yeah,
He
said,
says, hi, girl, son, and daughter.
mm-hmm.
Son. Son. There's no other voice here.
Correct. Stephanie said, hey guys, the girls are here watching with us before they go to bed and they wanted us to tell the girls hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I saw on y'all's live earlier working the goats. I saw
Hello.
Addison say hi, but like I said, I just had to jump on for a minute and back off. So
You showing them your tooth? Jacob said, girls ready for school to start? It already has for us. And what do we think so far?
Math's my favorite.
Math is her favorite.
that's the first time she's ever said that.
First time. So I think we picked the right program.
We'll see if it stays that way.
As long as it stays that way. It's doing review right now, and it does review for quite a few lessons at the very beginning, but it teaches it in a different way, and I don't know. The focus is a little different, but it still gets the point across. And so far, we've got a better understanding of everything. Connie said, interesting watching how the girls rest their chins on their hands. Izzy has hers on top of her hands, and Abby cups her face.
Huh.
Yep. That is funny. I never paid attention. Neil said, hey guys, here for my Abbiness smile therapy.
And
She's got a missing tooth in this smile.
Yeah.
it's one of the molars.
Molars.
One of the moles.
It's never a dull moment.
Here's Lynn said, good evening, everyone's family.
Yep.
Good evening. Good evening.
Diane said, girls would love my jewelry I have.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yep, she's selling jewelry
Mm-hmm. Yep.
at a fair.
Yep.
Where? Which fair?
Long ways off.
Long ways off. Too far for us to drive.
Mm.
Jacob said, evening. I tell him Steph evening. There's Ed Kirkpatrick. Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Let's see. Debbie said hello from Hurst, Texas.
Hi. Hi.
Vicky said hello from Massachusetts.
Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello.
And said, I hope you all are well. We are.
Yep, doing good. They're out of order if you are going between the two. Okay.
I've got to look at this, y'all. I can't read that tonight for some reason. Lila
Put your
Rodriguez.
contacts in.
No, I couldn't read this. I didn't have my contacts in. She said, hi, family. I love what you all... Lila from around Gainesville, Florida. Awesome. Bean said, what's up?
What's
Hey,
up?
Dean.
Stephanie said, whatever. We didn't know you, or we know you didn't want to watch. Just kidding.
Caught it on the replay, though.
Jacob asked if I'm still under any restrictions. Yes. 15 to 20 pounds lifting, pushing, pulling until at least August 27th. That's my next doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
August or October?
It's a long time.
August or
Month and a
October?
half. What?
But I am back at
When's
work
the
on light
fire?
duty. And this week I've been back to my normal schedule. So it's been a lot better. When I was working full hours last week, it was a little challenging. I was trying to figure out what you're doing.
Nobody knows.
Lynn said, you have a beautiful family. Those girls are amazing.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, they are. Isabel said, hi, girls. Izzy and Abigail. Hi, Kimberly and Kevin.
Hey, Isabel.
Dean said, teach the girls to say good evening like Alfred Hitchcock. Donna said, hello, little ladies.
Hello. Hi.
Neil.
I guess I'm out of... Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
It's out of order now. I've got that.
Neil said, Abby has moles in her mouth. Thanks for the smile.
It's gone though.
Susie said, hello from West Tennessee.
Hey there. What city in West Tennessee, or what big city are you close to? Like Memphis or farther over?
Martha said, I watched you also on the Eddie Family Farm. Kim, I'm so happy to see you doing so well. Kevin, thank you for your service. Praying for your safety.
Thank you.
Cindy said, Kevin and Kimberly, if you could travel to one place in the States, where would you go?
Davis, Oklahoma.
Hawaii.
Um,
Hawaii. Yeah.
I don't, there's so many places. Like Kimberly and I have been to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2010.
Before you were born.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever we first got married for our honeymoon, we just went to Florida. But then the next year, we took the big trip to Hawaii.
You're taking me to Hawaii?
Someday. Plane tickets are expensive right now. I don't know.
I don't know.
So there's lots of places I like to go because I'd like to go to the New England states because we've never been up that way.
I know. That's one place I would love to go.
I want to go.
An area I'd love to go to.
You know
The
what?
moon?
Yeah.
Oh, Izzy wants to go to the moon.
You know what I really want to go? I want to go to London.
London?
Yeah. And walk across the London Bridge. And hope it doesn't fall down.
Rare form tonight.
Yep.
Whoa, my thank you's jumping. Joe said, I like your farm. Whoa. Farm animals, keep up the good work. Will do. Debbie said, hi, Kevin, Kimberly, Izzy, and Abby. Lynn said, from Virginia Beach, glad to see those smiles. There's Butler Family Farm.
Hey, Jerry.
Gail said, hi, friends. Did you all have much storm damage?
No, we actually, by the time it got to us, it was a tropical depression. So we got lots of rain, but the winds and stuff wasn't really that bad.
Thank goodness.
Because I don't even know that they were, because I think whenever they initially forecasted it was going to be like 30 to 35 mile an hour gust, but I don't even know if we had that. If we did, it was in the middle of the night when we were sleeping because I don't remember it.
The storms we had like the week or two before that were stronger than what we had that night. So
yeah, so unless it was in the middle of the night, I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah. And it would have, I'd have been awake.
You would have woke up. Probably.
Yeah, I don't sleep that soundly if it's storming.
I don't either.
There's Lori. Lori said howdy.
Hi.
And Outdoors with Vance said hey y'all.
Hey Vance.
Hi.
Stephanie said, I'm sitting on my back porch watching this beautiful sunset and talking with wonderful people.
Yeah. The house is coming right along.
So fast.
I mean, the landscape folks called them today during their live.
Jacob said, well, there's a long time that thought it would be sooner. Yeah.
Us too.
I know.
Because initially, when it first started out, he was like a week. Because we were like, how long restrictions, stuff like he's like a week. But then we was talking to the nurse because like there's no way that it's just a week. And then so his nurse was saying like that's like 1 week till you're like good to feel, I guess, somewhat normal and all, not so much what the restrictions were. And then it turns out that we went back, was it 7 weeks later?
Yeah.
7 weeks later for that follow-up. We thought they'd be them, but he released everything except for the lifting restrictions.
Yeah.
So.
No.
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
That's right. I knew it was one before 8 or one before 6, but I was thinking 8.
Yeah. Yeah, and bumped my appointment back by a week from when it was supposed to be in August just because we had some conflicts and Kevin could make it that day and I want him to go to the appointments with me. Especially these key ones so I don't forget to ask anything or tell him anything or any of that. There's not a whole lot to tell at this point because I'm honestly feeling pretty good for the most part. Just really, really tired a lot of times.
Oh, you got a fail? You think you were?
Let's see.
Yep, Neil made it.
Okay, my thing keeps jumping too fast.
Yeah, Jacob said he was watching the Eddie's live earlier.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had to watch it after the fact.
I was at work all day.
Okay, 75 miles from Memphis.
Okay.
I've never heard of Bells, Tennessee, but
why do we get a storm kind of?
What?
Why do we get a rain thing storm?
The hurricane.
What's its name?
Beryl.
Remember?
We just live far enough inland that we didn't have damage and stuff
Yeah.
from it.
I didn't know its name because I'm like, oh, Harry.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
Because
Because you thought that Beryl was an interesting name. Neil said, wow, when you said you had your weightlifting limit until August 27, I was thinking, wow, 3 years. Thankfully not.
We hope.
Yeah, let's hope.
Can't wait.
Susan said, what do the girls want to be when they grow up?
Astronaut. No, a jockey.
Astronaut or jockey?
Like a horse jockey.
Horse jockey, yeah.
Izzy?
Or should I bet?
A vet. Izzy wants to be a vet.
Izzy will work on Abby's horses.
Yeah.
Are you going to give me free discount?
Free discounts.
I could see her doing that because
Family discounts.
she likes.
Family discount.
Only
Yeah.
Are you gonna give her family discounts?
gotta think about it.
No.
You're
Full price.
John said, hi, all from Nova Scotia, Canada. Enjoy watching your channel very much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Ed said, I've been to 23 countries and 49 states. Never made it to Hawaii.
I would like to go to Alaska sometime, but it's going to be during the warm weather because
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of cold. Or
No.
And I'm
dark.
going to ride a moose there. Yeah. I want to go.
Which- Or is it the winter when the sun's out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's backwards from what I think. I'm not positive though.
Eric said, if you go to New England, try to go in October if you can. College is absolutely unbelievable.
Okay.
Jessica said, Kevin looks really tired.
Mm.
No, he was.
Oh yeah,
His eyes do look kind of rough right now. They look better than they did last night, though. He got into something while he was mowing,
yeah,
and
they're a little swollen.
his left one last night,
Yeah.
it was unbelievably swollen, almost to the point of me being ready to take him to the doctor because it was so bad. It looks a lot better today than it did, but it's still not completely back to normal yet. It doesn't look. It almost looked a little blistery on top last night, but not so much today. It's not so red. Connie said, whenever you say Dean, my ears perk up. Dean is my maiden name. Ah.
Good to know.
Connie's telling Ed he's traveled extensively. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Joe said, good night, I'm going off. Good night.
Good night.
Yep. Good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. Lynn said, we're getting the rain and thunderstorms from that storm now.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it won't be
Surely
too
it's
rough.
not too bad since it's that much farther over, but I don't know.
Just imagine how bad it was in Texas.
Lori said, why didn't
Yeah.
someone remind me to hit the like button?
Lori hit the like button.
Yeah, I want to hit the like button.
Oh, your dad said 3.6 inches of rain here.
Okay. I knew somebody said on Pettigene it was 3.5, so I figured it was somewhere around there.
Jessica asked, how are the 4-H pigs doing, girls?
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah, they moved their feed pans in away from the fence and usually like up into the hut or over close to where their mud hole is.
Yes, that's true.
And the girls have to go in there and get them out every time.
And they
But
love us.
yeah, they'll sit there and rub on them or bump them with their noses to get
Pet me,
loved
pet me,
on
pet me.
while they're doing that. So
Or sometimes if they're hungry, they'll a little bit nibble on our shoe.
She's like, almost bad.
They're definitely eating a lot of feet.
yeah,
Yeah,
tons.
and I can't wait to tell them.
And I remember when they were super scared of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
now they want to spend every minute with us.
Mhm. Yeah, if they hear the girls, they'll sit there out there and whine.
One time I was and I yelled Nana, and then she was like, "What?" Like, oh, very what?
Charlene said hello, Kevin, Kimberly, Izzy, and Abby.
Hello.
Jacob asked if y'all were still doing all the shopping or if I was going as well.
She goes too. She
Yep.
just can't push the cart.
Yeah, that's the problem. So either one of these two crazy drivers pushes it or Kevin does.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I'm not a crazy
Mhm.
driver.
We'll talk about how we run into shelves.
I don't.
No, you get to look in the opposite direction is.
Mm-mm.
She'll turn around and plow into the side of something.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Terrible driver.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Lori said she thought that you said you wanted to be a donkey when you grew up. Huh? Abby she said jockey. She thought she said donkey.
Okay, Ed said Alaska sun doesn't set in the summer.
Okay, so it is like you would think.
Okay.
then.
Okay.
I thought it was backwards.
Okay. Dean said to be a good horse jockey, you have to ride a bull first.
No.
She's
No.
like, nope.
Nope.
We'll put you on dog.
Too big. Yeah.
Susie said, hello, Kevin and Kim and the girls. Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to show you. She lost a
Lost
tooth
a
last
tooth.
night.
I might get you got something.
Yeah, it was kind of funny actually how that happened because she'd been in bed for nearly an hour and she'd been quiet and everything. And then she comes walking in and she's got her hand open and I don't see what she has till she gets closer. She's like, look. And it was a tooth.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, she lost a tooth.
Yeah. For the tooth, she had blood all down her shirt. It's not a lot, but like drips of blood. I was just like, oh man.
Whenever
mess.
one of her teeth are loose, she'll try to pull it out.
Yeah, I did this. I did it on the
Well, it's funny because yesterday she was like, Mommy, I've got a really loose tooth, but don't tell Daddy. I don't want him to pull it. Which he's only pulled teeth, what, 2 times? Maybe
Once or
3?
twice. I don't know.
Okay, it wasn't very many. It's not very many, but I mean, she didn't even feel it when he did the times that he did. But then she goes in there and works on it for an hour when she's supposed to be sleeping. Oh, Stephanie said you mouthed one too many times, and that's why your eyes look like that.
Nope.
I'm tired.
You ready to go bed? Okay, let's tell everybody bye.
Bye. Donkey.
What?
Donkey.
Hey, hop up and let her up.
My feet are tired.
Your feet are tired?
Mhm.
Look like your head is tired too. Are you tired? No, not
Okay,
yet.
about 5 minutes, Abs.
5 minutes. Okay, let's see here. I doubt that. We'll try. Okay. Figure out where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jessica said, sounds like the week that they had. Justin got stung Monday right before the storm, and his whole wrist was swollen.
Who said that?
Jessica.
Just kidding.
Let's see. Jacob wants to know, he's asking Stephanie, did Casing get up to help you with the goats, or did he sleep all the way through it? If I remember right, I think he slept through it. Because whenever I saw it at the end, he still wasn't there, I don't think. I think Bradley had gotten up, but not him.
It feels weird having not this tooth.
Oh, Connie saw you yawn
No.
earlier. Yeah. What? Okay. They've seen the hole in your head. Vermont is getting slammed by the storm now, and they are still recovering from severe flooding last year. The state capital was almost totally flooded. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Christmas said Papa Wheelie.
Um.
And then one Scott said the girls are funny tonight.
Yep, they are.
Yes, they are.
Dean said her smile has a hole in it now.
Yep.
Not very visible.
Yep. Nick was late, but he showed up.
Yep.
Driving home, but listening. Did the tooth fairy come? Yeah,
Yep.
Tooth Fairy did come. Teeth are worth a lot more now, evidently, than what they used to be. Momo said if you'd ride Bud, you wouldn't have any worries about riding a racehorse.
No.
You don't want to ride Bud?
You want to give me $1 million? I want to ride.
Not for $1 million?
No. I don't care if all the money in the world. I'm not riding him. No.
Carol said, hi from Wisconsin. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Carol. There's Zach said, hey, Grounds family.
Lori said, donkey.
Okay.
Denise said, hello, Grounds family.
Hey, Denise. How are you?
Everybody said, good night, Izzy. She just leaves too quick.
Yeah, when she's ready, she's ready. And she'll probably be out in no time.
Neil said, Abby, the Tooth Fairy once told me that if you have lost a tooth, look under the pillow. That's where he usually finds them.
What?
The Tooth Fairy told him that if you have lost a tooth, look under the pillow. That's where he usually finds them. That's where the Tooth Fairy finds the teeth. It's under the pillow.
So if you lost one, you need to find it. Check under the pillow.
You didn't get it.
Went over her head.
No, can't.
We'll try that again next year.
Chris asked if it was easier to whistle.
No. We're not doing that.
Jessica wanted to know, Kevin, if you're wearing Lindley asked if you have on a Wonder Woman shirt.
Walker Farm fan.
I can see the resemblance, though.
Yes.
There's Colton and Brooke. Said howdy, folks.
Hey there.
Yeah, that'd be funny if he was wearing one.
Yeah, Lori said they're a little late. They are.
Tanya said,
Are you
hi,
late?
guys. Sorry I'm late.
Wait, did they just get here?
Do what?
Did they just get here?
What?
People.
Some people did.
So, yeah, there's people that's coming in constantly. Oh, she's wanting to show. Yeah, she lost a tooth.
Aussie Cool said, what color is the rainbow after rain? Good day, everyone.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, silly.
Cheryl said, hello, just joining, driving home from work. Good to see everyone.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah, Jacob, we started school at the beginning of this week for Abby and Izzy. They enjoy it so far.
That's my favorite.
Math's
Yeah.
your favorite.
Which we kind of did just started on Saturday, actually.
Yeah, we actually, I guess,
Yeah.
technically we started Saturday.
We did Saturday to kind of ease into it. But like actual more structured starting this week. So
yeah.
But we're doing it in July because it's so hot right now. There's not a whole lot you can do in the afternoon and stuff, so they can do their schoolwork. And then when we have nicer weather, they'll get to take some breaks.
Yep.
Because last year, once we started, we pretty much just pushed through and took very few breaks. But we're going to change that up a little bit this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we wanted to kind of see how everything was going to go this year. So we're doing it a little differently this year. Izzy's still doing video lessons and Abby is not.
No.
But it works better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim said, good evening, Grounds Family Farm.
Good evening.
Good night.
Steph said, I know it's late, but we're finally getting to cook dinner, so I'm going to be listening and maybe commenting every so bit.
It sounds like us a lot of nights, but like tonight, we scarfed it down right before we went live. So
yeah.
We had leftovers, so that helped. And we've been trying to plan that a little better on live nights to have leftovers so that we can get stuff done, which I got most of the chores done right whenever I got off work. Before they got here, we just had to finish up. And so we were able to cool down a little bit before having to get cleaned up. And
Lori said, yes, dinner.
Supper.
Supper.
Want to know what Stephanie is cooking?
Like cooking.
She says she always cooks dinner.
What are you cooking?
Well, how much rain do we get from Barrel? 3.6 inches.
Yeah.
So quite a bit.
Eric said, I remember losing a tooth under my pillow when I was a kid. It ended up going inside the pillowcase. I have no idea how it got there. Lori said, nope, dinner. She said dinner. Colton and Brooke said, that's why we're late to the live. Just finished everything before dark.
Yeah. Supper. Yep.
Jessica
supper.
said, you look tired.
Nope, I don't.
You do.
Nope, I'm just tired now.
Huh?
I'm just tired now. I'm not tired.
You look very tired.
Yeah,
Cindy
I'm
said, if you
tired.
haven't already, please smash that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Reba said we got a little over 4 inches there. Okay. Ed asked if we cut hay on the property.
My dad does on his. The area we're at, no, we pretty much, for the most part, let the animals eat the bulk of it down. And then there's some spots that we have to bush hog or mow. But yeah, he does put up all of his own hay, or for us too, for the animals. So, and depending on how the work schedule is, I'll help with that, or sometimes help haul. But
Abby's going to bed.
Hugging you.
All right. I'll be back in a minute. Abby's going to bed.
then
Oh,
we
wait.
can readjust.
Donkey.
Okay. We're gonna move this. Everybody's saying good night. We're gonna move this a little bit closer, and then maybe Kimberly can read a little easier. But yeah, so the rain delayed a lot of the stuff we had going, because we've got quite a few projects going, but nothing finished yet. Like I said, one of them we were planning to have done by this weekend, but with the rain, it delayed things because we're having to do a little bit of dirt work, and it messed that. Well, it didn't mess it up. It just made it muddy where we couldn't do anything with it. What? Really hot?
Yeah. I felt very warm in there.
I bumped it up because it felt cold earlier.
Okay.
We're actually caught up.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for the edited smiles. Okay, so what else going on?
Well, it's hot. Very hot outside. So we're going to do.
It's not as bad as what it was before we got all the
No,
rain.
it's really
though.
not.
It's still like in the 90s, but it's not like 100.
Yeah. So we've still been having to take a lot of breaks though outside if we're doing stuff for very long, just because that's still pretty warm.
Yeah.
Even if the heat index isn't over 100 at this point anymore.
Things finally dried up enough that I was able to get some mowing done. I've still got a lot more to go, but it was so dry, so nothing was growing. And we started getting a little bit of rain, and then got a lot of rain, and just stuff shot up. And
yeah,
then it was just like a jungle trying to get things taken care of. But finally got some of that done. Still got a little bit more to go, but it's just going to have to wait for a while.
Yeah.
Because I need to go get diesel, and the place that has farm diesel after hours, their pump or something is broke, or they're out right now. And so it'll probably be Monday before I'm able to go get some.
Yep. Just the way things roll sometimes. Cindy said hi from Michigan.
Hey, Cindy.
And Cindy Lee said, how is the planting in the garden doing?
It's pretty good. Some stuff is starting to come up, but there's some stuff that hasn't yet, which is still.
It's not been that
because
long.
I'm trying to think how long that's been, but it won't really count part of it because we didn't get water it till
next day.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Monday.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think Monday. No. No, it wasn't Monday because it's been Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, 'cause Saturday's when we'll put the drip tape out.
Yes.
Because you had to work the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. One Scott, great video the other day. Thank you. Enjoy actually getting to walk around again and video some. Cheryl asked, are you still working a lot of hours? I'm a nurse in Ohio. I worked 60 hours last week. It's been hard to catch everyone's videos.
Yeah, we didn't put in that many.
No.
No. Generally, now, I usually 40 is about. I mean, occasionally it's a little bit more than that, but it's usually around 40, give or take. And then Kimberly, she was working. She put in, well, last week since it was a holiday, she missed one day. But other than that, she was putting in almost 40 hours a week. But she's back to her normal schedule.
Yes, the part-time schedule.
Week. And I actually got an extra afternoon off.
Yes, which was helpful for getting some things done. Yeah, we didn't have anybody scheduled in the afternoon one day, and they asked if I minded going home, and I was like, no, I really don't. I've got some stuff to do. I think that's when I did my video, actually. So.
Yep. Brooker Colton wants to know, what is your favorite and least favorite farm chore?
What's yours?
Favorite would probably be anything in the garden, for the most part. Favorite harvesting probably is the most. The least favorite might be weeding.
Good night, Lori. Just gotta go to bed.
Oh, yep. Probably keeping the weeds out of the garden is probably the least favorite. I don't know. Cleaning out chicken waters is not that fun either, or water troughs, but a lot of times Kimberly does that, so. Which she said she doesn't mind it, so it works out because I don't like it.
My favorite, I like getting to feed the animals because I get to pet them and stuff whenever I do go in there and check on them and stuff. Least favorite, I don't really just detest any of it, I don't guess.
You like pulling weeds?
Okay, well, I don't like it. It's just not, I mean, it's not like I detest it. Now, like changing out the...
She didn't say which farm chore do you detest. She said what's your least favorite.
Least favorite, honestly, is probably doing the chicken waters, like the tractor ones that get so nasty. Like having to change those out because your hands stink and everything after dealing with those.
Yeah, it's because they roost on top of them.
Yeah, so that's probably my least favorite.
They jump up on them. Not really.
Because I don't mind cleaning out any of the other waters, but those just kind of gross me out a little bit.
Which I could tell because I cleaned them out today.
I haven't been able to lift them.
No, I know.
And the girls have kept them full, so
yeah, they fill up. They don't they don't dump or clean. They just if it needs water, they'll put more water in it. But that's about the extent of it. Yeah,
and so since I can't pick up that much weight to be able to pull them out of there.
Yeah,
they've had to go neglected a little. Well, not really. He does it, but
I've been doing it. It's been a couple days.
Yeah.
And so whenever I checked the ones, there was like grass and stuff where they had drug the hose through it and stuck in there inside the water. But I mean, the water itself was clean. Yeah. The way those little cups work. Let's see. Tanya wants to know how the potatoes are doing. We've actually already ate some. We still have more to harvest, and since we were a little late getting them planted, and plus we did the Yukon Gold, so they're pretty small. I mean, they're like new potato size, like you can boil them whole and stuff like that, but real good flavor. Very much. I just got our middle buster plow, or I guess Dad's back. I got it back from it. It was staying up here, and then he'd taken it back, and so I got it the other day, and so we'll probably be doing that in the next few days to probably can some put up so that they won't ruin.
He'll just have to help me because I can't pick up the canner.
But where we planted them it's kind of on the uphill side of stuff, so water runs off. So we usually don't have to worry about things rotting or stuff with them sitting in there, but they're ready to be harvested.
Lynn said, "I'm glad you found your horses and they were okay." Yeah, me too, because it was a little unnerving to see everything else up there except for the three of them, and then
because they're always everything's usually all
Mhm.
together.
And if they hear me pulling out feed, I mean, you'll hear a neigh from across the pasture or something, and they weren't even making a noise. Like they didn't even realize I was out there. They're just happy to be in the shade, I guess.
Yeah.
It seems like every animal's favorite spot, though, out there under those low hanging trees.
Yes.
Near the property line.
Yeah, which.
Eric said it's amazingly enough been in the mid 80s here this week and no humidity.
Nice.
I don't know if the hurricane pulled that away from us, but it's been nice for this time this summer in Florida.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Because we've got humidity here.
Yeah.
Lots of it. Stephanie said they moved the Pierce thing here better. Oh, hey, Kason, how are you, buddy? Okay.
Cheryl asked if I was having any pain or headaches. Some pain, some headaches, but not like they were. Usually just if I do too much, if I'm too active.
She hasn't had any migraines.
No migraines, so there's a difference. And
so that's been nice.
Yeah. Said she loves my side braid. Trying, but it falls out as I'm working. Yeah, this is the only way I can really keep pressure off my incision, because whenever I just have it in a ponytail, even sometimes it still presses on it. So I've been having to make sure I braid it more than I do ponytail or something. But no, it's all getting better, because I've had some nights and some days when I've skipped putting ice on my head lately. Not today. I put it on there today at lunch, but today was also a long day at work. But it's not been near as frequent.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I was thinking today was Friday, but it's not.
No, it's not. We got to work tomorrow.
Cheryl said she's wondering how much the pig weighs that was laying in the water trough. He looks huge.
He is huge.
Oh,
yes. Big
just
baby.
Guessing, I would say 500 pounds, maybe a little more.
Mm-hmm. He is the sweetest thing, though. I mean, really.
And it's crazy because we got him after he was a year and a half old or so, and he wasn't like a big pet when we got him, but he gentled down quick. Because like when we first got him, I mean, he'd run away and you couldn't pet him or anything because he was just out in a big pasture before. And he'd come to a feed bucket, but that was about it. But he was nothing like he is now.
No, he didn't come up for scratches or roll over or play with the girls or anything. But he is so sweet. Ed said, if you put a quarter in a chicken coop, I guarantee.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Stinker asked, are y'all having a house built? Oh, by the way, I was sent here by the Eddies. Kevin enjoyed the long video and thanks for your service. Y'all are a beautiful family.
Thank you.
We're not building a house.
No. Not at the moment. Not anytime soon.
I was fixing to say.
Eventually.
Someday.
Down the road in probably a few years.
But no, we have a house now.
Yeah, we do.
And we didn't build it either.
No. That's why we want to build one at some point.
Yes.
To have it the way we want it. But that's not in the plans for right now. And we're fine with that. Because we have plenty of space and it works.
Mm-hmm. Hang on just a second. I was looking to see. Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay. Carolyn Lancaster said, hi, Kevin and Kimberly. Just came in from mowing.
Yep. Oh, Candy was mowing too.
Oh, both of y'all are out there mowing.
Nick's able to talk now.
Stephanie said, Kason is so excited seeing his name on here. Sweet lady at PT today told him that she watches him all the time. That's so sweet.
Yes.
He's awesome. All the kids are awesome.
Yep. A lot of fun.
Carolyn. Oh,
That's,
okay.
I thought
That's the rest of it.
I just
Okay.
couldn't find it.
I'm late. Guess I missed the sweet girls. Yeah, they went to bed. Izzy actually made it about 25 minutes, and Abby didn't make it much longer than that.
Yeah. The major thing you missed is Abby lost a molar, so she
Yeah.
failed that about 15 times. But
Called it a mole at first.
yes,
So it's kind of funny.
Yep, lost a mole in her mouth.
It was cute. Still waiting to hear what Stephanie cooked for dinner. Connie said, the first time I saw your family was when you got Blizzard from Brandon and Stephanie. I subscribed then. Izzy was so bashful, but she wanted the puppy and spoke to Brandon.
Yep.
Yep. And
Yeah.
she has talked to him since then, too. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because before she would not speak.
No.
She wouldn't even look at him. He would try to talk to her, and she'd just turn her head away from him and try to hide her face.
Brandon's here. So, hey
Yep.
guys, how are y'all doing tonight? A little bit late, but I just electrified the fence and it is hot. Neil's starting cheers.
Oh.
Kason.
Yeah. Cindy's asking, are we raising any pigs to harvest? We've still got a freezer full of pork, because what we did before, we had 3 pigs and we just processed them all. And what size is that? Is it a 15 or 17 cubic foot chest freezer was filled to the top. So it's probably about half full now.
Yep.
And that was in September. So we've got some that we could, but what we may do is the medium ones we're raising out, we may end up raising them out and then selling them as whole or half hogs to people that want to have them processed, and things like that. But got those, then we got some little pigs that we're just gonna sell them.
Yep.
As
they are all over the place. So they've got to be put in a weaning pen soon. They're driving Blizzard crazy being out.
Yeah, but I think she's pretty much weaned them, and I think that's why they're out so much. But they can get out of anything, and like I said, they're always up in the yard or behind the house.
I was laughing at Blizzard last night, and because one of the little pigs had gotten out and was up behind the house, and he'd let himself out as well, and he was over there trying to nudge it and turn it and send it back down the hill to its pen. It was kind of cracking me up. The girls were asking me why I was laughing. Peggy said hello from Southeast Kansas.
Hey, Peggy.
Nick said, I guess you're going to build Brandon's addition.
Oh. Yeah, whenever we still went and build the house.
Oh. Had an ad on lines.
Because Brandon was talking about adding on to
oh yeah,
the tiny cabin or house.
Pam said, good evening from Boston.
Hey Pam, how are you?
Steph said, oh, spam and chips.
We still haven't tried that.
Yep. Satin said, hey.
Hey, Satin.
And Steph said, Izzy and Brandon are best friends now.
Oh, she didn't know Brandon was here.
Neil said, Kason doesn't realize how big his fan club is. You would need more than 2 large stadiums to fit us all in.
Yep.
Cheryl said, I have a 10-year-old boy. He lost a baby back tooth last week too.
No,
awesome.
Yeah. Abby's 10 as well.
Pam said she didn't get a notification tonight.
So
you set it up yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah. No. Yesterday or today?
Maybe you just talked about it yesterday.
No, I did do it yesterday.
Okay.
Or today.
It It's amazing how the animals relax and come up easy. When we first got our horse, she was hard to catch. With time, work, and love, she'll normally come right up with a whistle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool, especially when you see that progress.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Meg. Said, hi, folks. I'm out relaxing in my yard and saw you were on. Been a bit tired lately. I think my body has been working harder to heal the broken wrist. I feel like I could sleep all the time.
Yeah.
I know the feeling. That's definitely true. Neil said Painter was due to come on Saturday, but sent him a message to say he would come to finish up tomorrow, but not until the afternoon, so he could be here. Awesome.
Yep. Bet you're ready for that to be done.
Yeah.
So it's been a long process.
For sure. Cindy, I'm going to build a rabbit hutch to keep them in. For what?
I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't know. Lynn said the Eddie family thought our live was on Tuesday.
Yeah, they corrected after that because last month, once every 4th month, we have to do it on Tuesday instead of Thursday because I have to work on Thursday evenings that month.
Yeah.
And so they thought that we had another week of Tuesdays, but
thankfully he's back on day shift.
yeah.
A good day shift with weekends off. So we like that one.
Yeah, because one of the day shifts is
middle of the week.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, which is it's okay since she's off on Wednesdays now, but before that it was terrible days off.
Oh, do you keep the rabbits in a hutch?
We've actually got, which I guess the other ones are considered that, but then the other we've got like actually in a similar to a chicken tractor that's just got a mesh on the bottom, like wire. It's just so they can't dig out or some can't dig in, but it's like 2x4 welded wire for the bottom as well that we move around, and they're able to get fresh grass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How are the veggies doing in the high tunnel? They're just starting. Some of them are just starting to come up. It's the zucchini, I think, is the only thing I saw that was starting to come up. Everything else is the okra will probably still be a little while because it takes a little bit longer to come up. But the beans, if I had to guess, should be coming up soon. Probably, I don't know. I would say in the next few days because usually they're pretty fast to come up whenever it's this hot out. Yeah, I saw that. Aussie cool. He's driving Jerry all around.
I missed that, I guess.
Yeah, Jerry perched up on the in between the seats, and he was just driving all over the place with him.
That's
it was funny.
Sorry if I missed it in a video. What breed of rabbits do you have? I said the rabbits are the hopping kind. That's what Dean told him. The ones we showed were our lion heads. Not good for anything other than pets. But
yeah, we've got that, and then we've got some New Zealand also.
Yeah. Yep. But yes, they are all the hopping kind as well.
Yes. Make lots of fertilizer.
Yeah, that's the truth. Well, I guess they are good for that. So, chicken tractors wondering how they would drive it. Yeah.
Which we've got a couple different kinds. We actually have another pen like the peacocks are in that we bought used from some people we know. We just got to put wire back on it, and then we'll probably move some of the chickens in there and free up some other space. But
yeah,
right now everything's doing okay. But we want to do that just so we can move them around a little better.
Pam said this heat is getting redonkulous. High 90s again next week. I can't even remember a heat wave like this, and I'm 70.
Yeah,
it's rough.
It is pretty rough.
First, I had to get a chicken license.
Yep.
Y'all are funny.
Oh, Diane's still here listening. She's making that money.
Nice. That's great.
Well, hopefully the sales are good.
Yeah, hopefully it's profitable. That's awesome.
Yep. Let's see.
So, what else have we got going?
Got to finish planting the high tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Got to finish planting seeds to start some stuff to go in the high tunnel too.
Yeah, because the stuff we'd started before, over time it wouldn't hold. It didn't hold very good in the heat, and then plus we had trouble with some grasshoppers that decided to eat everything up. So we're gonna replant some seeds in the little greenhouse to get started, and hopefully we'll have enough time for them to grow and produce in the big high tunnel. But if not, then we're just out a few seeds and a little bit of time. But we're going to give it a shot and hopefully have something to show you with that.
Yeah.
Or maybe with this heat, though, stuff grows pretty fast as long as you can keep it watered well. And so I'm hoping that we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see. Lynn asked if we use our garden in the fall. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do the fall garden stuff, which I think now is probably the time that we need to start, like Brussels sprouts and stuff like that that'll plant for the fall crops. And so we'll need to get those done sometime too. And maybe some cabbage and whatnot. But yeah, we'll do cool weather crops during that. A lot of greens, and we did carrots year before last.
Yeah.
They did pretty good.
Yeah, they did really good. Eric said, "Clerk, you need a license? What are you, chicken?" Very funny, Dean. I guess my question should have been pets or meat rabbits.
Both.
Yep. Connie said July is when we usually get hot. Not sure about the heat coming in so early. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that was us. Is usually July and August are our hottest months. And so whenever May and June were terrible temps, I was like, I don't know if it's just going to be prolonged or if it's just going to get even hotter. So the way it's looking, it's just going to be like a long, hot season because, I mean, ours is still fluctuating in the 90s, but nothing like triple digits here soon.
Yeah.
Do we grow massive amounts of watermelon? We have in the past.
Yeah.
But the problem is when you have a lot, if you don't have the right setup for it, like out in a big pasture, then we had trouble with, I don't remember if it was crows or some sort of birds. I don't remember. I think it was crows. But something came down and they pretty much like
demolished it.
Picked into all of them. And so instead of just like picking one and eating it, they decided to try all of them out.
Yeah.
So we didn't have that much luck with that. But if we do, we won't go crazy like that. Not with a bunch. Just enough that we'll have some to eat fresh.
Connie said, then August is dog days of summer. I wonder how hot it's going to be this summer. That's enough. All right, go to bed. Good night.
Brandon said next year he thinks he's just growing watermelon, maybe some cantaloupe. You better grow some cantaloupe because that's what Stephanie likes.
Yep. You're talking. Yep. Yeah, Colton and Brooke love growing watermelon too. Maybe put a fence around your garden. So I guess the stuff didn't get into his garden.
Oh, yeah, because of the goats.
He said he might grow one or two. It said he remembers when watermelon was just $1.
I don't remember that, but I remember whenever they were
a lot cheaper.
I don't know, $3 or $4 maybe $5.
Loma made it.
Hey, Llama. How are you doing? Yeah. Okay. What else do we have going?
Well, now that he is on days again, we can actually get some stuff done together because it's when he's on nights and we don't have the same days off, it's very, very difficult to get anything done.
It wouldn't have been as
So-
bad this last time because she'd just gone back to work and she was working a full work week instead of a part time. And so whenever I was on nights, we literally wouldn't see each other, but maybe an hour for supper each evening.
Yeah.
And
That
so I'm
kinda
glad that's
stinks.
dealt with. Yeah.
Although I do know this week has been a little rough adjustment for the girls because even since I've gone back to work, he's been on nights these last 2 weeks, so he was able to let the girls stay home and kind of wake up on their own, and then he would take them to his mom's house or whatever while I was working, if he was working. And they haven't had that luxury this week. They've been having to get up, so they've been having to go to bed a little earlier too, which is good because they need to be back on that schedule because they weren't sleeping super late, but we need to be back on a more consistent routine for school and all that.
Yeah. My only problem with days is I'm a night owl, and so I have a hard time going to bed on time.
Yeah, I don't go to bed early either. I may fall asleep. If I'm working full days, especially, then I will be asleep
in the chair when I get home.
Yeah, usually with an ice pack on my neck, just because it feels good.
Just go to bed.
Yeah, he was like, "Why don't you just go to bed?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Cheryl said her problem getting home late is wanting a snack close to bedtime.
Yeah.
Pam said, "Well, then go steal some watermelon from Brandon and Stephanie."
Jessica says she likes watermelon with some salt on it.
Yep, I like salt on mine.
We need to go back to that stand and get some watermelon. Oh,
hit that one at Moulton.
I wonder if the one at in town. I wonder if she has any watermelon.
I don't know.
I need to text her. Somebody in town has a indoor farmers market.
Then the people that set up over by the movie theater, they said it's really good.
Okay.
I think they're $12 a piece.
Okay.
But they're the big ones.
The huge ones, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they're seedless.
I can't do that then probably because I might not be able to pick it up. Depending on how much it weighs.
I'm sure they'll set it in the car for you and then I can get it. Well, we're going over.
Oh yeah, we'll be over there anyway. Yeah. Never mind.
He's crazy.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get a watermelon because I want some good fresh watermelon.
I remember they used to be free when we lived. I was playing next door to
his grandma's house. Oh, that's funny.
Did you have to pick them up at night?
Lomas said she's better now that her power came back on. 35 hours. Yeah, I was telling you yesterday.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. That's just crazy. I mean, usually, for us to have power, it's in the winter time, and so you just got to try to stay warm. But trying to stay cool would be miserable.
You're sure lucky, Kevin. I don't know what that was in reference to. We're behind.
Yeah, we are.
Candy said, "Yeah, Brandon, I always got my watermelon free too." Bryce saying hello. Cheryl said, "Yes, I have a hard time falling asleep too. I worked midnight so many years."
Yeah, me not midnight. It's just the shift work.
Oh, only seeing your wife 1 hour a day.
Oh,
you're gonna be in trouble.
I wish I would have saw that whenever that would have been good.
Y'all stay in trouble together.
That would have been good. The really lucky days are whenever I had to eat out. Didn't see you at all.
Mm-hmm. No, you saw me because those were the days that was like the weekend.
Oh, I know it was weekend nights.
So yeah, you had seen me already for a little bit.
I was kidding.
I know.
Yeah, but no, because even like I have to get up like 5 or a few minutes after in the mornings, and I'll still be up till midnight or after almost every night just because I am not sleepy. Or I'll be sleepy, but I just don't go to bed or don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like right now, I feel a little tired, but not really all that sleepy.
Yeah. I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. Wanted to know how Kason's PT appointment went. He said it went really good.
Good deal.
Jessica said, do we need to pick up a watermelon? I'll let you know. Connie said, a friend who grows tomatoes, cucumbers, etc. said this last year for her. You don't know. This is the last year for her. You don't know if it's going to rain. Her little garden died. Oh, it's rough. We've been there though.
Thousands of them.
Oh wow. Lynn said probably because she misses you and that she doesn't sleep good without her husband. I don't sleep like the nights that he has to work all night or gets called out or something. I definitely don't sleep as well. There was one night that he got called out at midnight for a situation, and he didn't get home until 2:00 the next day.
2 or 3.
2 or 3 in the afternoon. I guess it's not the next day, it's the same day, but it was still like I did not sleep good that night at all.
Yeah, I'd gotten up at 7:30 that morning.
Yeah.
Stayed up. Brandon was actually having a live.
Mm-hmm.
So it had just finished. Or
it was almost
right before it was one of those that he had that was running super late because they were late getting started. So it was a little bit before midnight, but probably about 5 or 10 minutes before it was finished, I get the phone call to get called out to this other deal.
He showed me his phone and I was like, no.
And we haven't had a call out in like 6 months like that. So I'm just like, of all nights. And so I hadn't been to bed yet. Then I had to go, and then we actually had another assignment we were going to do after that one the next day, and so we had to go finish that because there were some people that were from another part of the state that were down that were going with us, and so as soon as we got done with that situation, it was 6:30 or so. We drove down to South Arkansas, finished up with that, and then like I said, I think it was around 2:30 whenever I got home. But by that point, I'd caught my second wind,
kind of.
So,
You fell asleep in the chair after that afternoon.
Just for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Because I dozed off and then I woke up.
I wasn't sure because I dozed off too. So.
Yeah, no, it wasn't long because I don't remember. But it wasn't very long.
Yeah.
But I was tired. But then, so I ended up staying up till like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
I don't know how because I'd have been.
And so it was almost.
Bad shape.
It's like 36 hours or something like that.
Yeah, when it was all said and done.
A little bit longer than that, because almost 40 hours. So that was a rough day. But then I went to bed, and then I got like 7 or 8 hours of sleep, and I felt pretty good the next day.
Yeah. Loma said, thank goodness for a rechargeable fan. The big battery. That's great. Good evening from Papa Don in Texas. Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Cindy said, look out, Brandon. Stephanie's going to get you. And Pam told me to get the fly swatter.
Nope.
Have to find it first. Meg said, when I was a kid, you could get watermelon from roadside stands for $1. Big, juicy, and very sweet. Ozzy Cole said, Mr. Eddie's not the boss. Eric said, something to ponder. How did the person who came up with seedless watermelons start?
Yeah. No joke.
Pam said, Eric, yes, because what do they plant then?
Yeah.
Dean said, all the melons are related. Brandon, hey guys, they don't talk about it much, but they do have shirts available. Yes, we do. Thank you for dropping the link.
Yes. Yeah, which neither one of us are wearing one tonight, but is one easy to get to?
Yes. Let me go get.
It's-
I'll grab one of each color.
Okay. She's gonna go grab. But yeah, we don't. A lot of we don't think about it, but do what? Yeah, we get to talk and don't think anything about it, but we do have some available. We've got, I think, all sizes. Is it through 4X or 5? 4X or 5? Okay. Yeah, we've got small through 4X and adult shirts, and then we've got kids shirts. We've got youth small, youth medium, and youth large. And oh, you got a kid shirt too?
I did.
Okay, the kid shirts are a little bit different color because they didn't have the same color.
Yeah, they're all unfolded. I'll have to refold them, but
Yeah.
okay. Okay, here is. I'll show you the kids first. Kids is the solid charcoal gray, and like the girls, Abby wears a small. Abby normally wears a medium, and Izzy normally wears a large. And Abby wears a small in this. Izzy wears a medium.
Yeah, in the youth ones.
In the youth ones,
The adult ones fit normal.
Yep, adults fit great. Here's the heather gray adult shirt. And here is the green. It's a really pretty like army green. It's not the heathered kind.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see.
And yes, the shirts are the same material as Brandon and Stephanie's. We love theirs, so we made sure that we got the same kind.
Candy was asking how much y'all paying for watermelon. Like here for a large one, they're like $12.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the small ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, good night, Reba.
Good night. Pam said, "Who's the boss in your family?" He's looking at me. I don't know. Because we talk about everything together and decide everything together. So
Probably Izzy if everybody's honest.
yeah, she's probably the bossiest.
Yeah. I don't know. Abby can get pretty bossy.
Yeah, that's true.
Between each other.
Mm-hmm.
They know not to start with me. But between each other, they try to boss each other.
Yeah, Daddy's ultimate authority, but
I'm the one they don't want finding out when they've been bad.
yeah, don't tell Daddy. Dean said we used to cut plugs in watermelons, but the government said we can't do that no more.
Yeah. The watermelons are $10.
Huh, nice. Brandon said, y'all are growing before you know it, you'll be at 10,000.
Yeah.
Be awesome. We're very thankful for everybody's love and support. Debbie said, I remember my granddad complaining when watermelons went from 10 cents a pound to 15 cents a pound.
Yeah. That'd be nice now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Seedless watermelons are sweeter.
Haven't had any of them in a long time.
Yeah, because the last ones we had were just the ones from Walmart. And sometimes those are pretty good and sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
But it's just hit or miss. And they had some like cantaloupe melon things that were pretty good for a while. But the last ones we were in there, just trying to smell it, they didn't have any smell or anything. But we did buy some from a little fruit stand, and they were delicious.
Yep. Yeah, that fruit stand, we walked in, and you could smell the cantaloupe from the door. And I was like, I've got to have some of those. Nope, Aussie Cool. Love my Eddie shirts.
Yep. We're going to keep them.
Dean said you're too young to have 4 or 5 X's.
We have stickers for sale. I don't think we have stickers for sale. We have some stickers, but that we put in with the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we have any. I don't think there's any for sale.
Yep. I remember what we got on there. Loma said, I like the green. And Pam likes all the colors.
$6 for watermelon, Georgia.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's just high around here, I guess.
Yeah, we may need to open a watermelon stand.
Oh, Brandon said just depends on what day it is.
Let me see.
Wilma said, admit it, it's the kids.
Yes.
Pam said, oh boy, yeah, for the girls.
Let me see if this one has a price on it. I don't even know if there's a ready yet. But...
Candy said, Kevin, I would be growing my own watermelon at that price. Yeah. The last ones I bought at Walmart, like when we had the daycare business, I want to say that they were like $6 each for the smaller ones. I think they were the seedless ones. Or I guess they were called large seedless or something, but that was also over a year ago. So we haven't really gotten any this year. Casey said, hey y'all.
Yeah, I was looking for another place just to get another price thing, but I don't see they don't have their prices listed. This is last year anyhow.
Interesting. They grow the sugar babies watermelons.
Okay, yeah. So we've had those, and we've grown I think it's Black Diamond, which is another one that's good
too. Cheryl said YouTube keeps making me resubscribe to everyone I watch.
That's crazy. I hear people having to do that, but I've not noticed having to do that myself. Now, that doesn't mean that maybe I'd subscribe to something that I just haven't realized it yet. But so far, most people, or everybody that we watch all the time, we've not had that issue with.
Yeah. Chris said, purchase cherries from Costco. They were really sweet.
I love cherries.
I heard that. I meant to go to the place in town. She's got some.
I saw that, yeah.
I need to see if she's open whenever I get off work tomorrow.
Yep. The ugliest cantaloupes are the sweetest.
Brandon said, y'all just wait till next year. I'm going to have a huge watermelon patch. Y'all could just drive down here and just pick y'all one out for the garden.
Yep.
Hey, Mom.
Yep, you missed the girls.
Yep. Abby lost a tooth, so she was showing it. You have to go back and watch the replay tomorrow. She lost a molar, and she's calling it a mole.
Yeah. Oh, Carolyn said they're expensive in Mississippi also.
Okay. Lynn said, on sale at Food Lion, $2.49 for seedless. Wow.
That's crazy. Connie doesn't like watermelon.
Oh, no.
Now, I want to know, because Brandon got some watermelon jam, and I'm curious how that even works. So I'm going to look it up sometime to see, because I may want to try to make some, because that just sounds interesting. I just don't know how that, because it's so watery, I just don't know how the texture would be in jam.
Pam said, so good to see you can work out on the farm again. Do you have any residual effects from bending or lifting? Still can't lift very much. Bending over, it's gotten better. I'm not feeling dizzy as much as I was. But like last night, I was helping Abby clean up part of her room, and I was bent over using the vacuum. I should have squatted down and vacuumed when I needed to vacuum underneath the bed and stuff, and I didn't, and I kind of wound up with a bit of a headache. But I mean, I'm allowed to do that. It's something I haven't done very much. Lifting, I haven't, like I said, I haven't really lifted much, but anything over about 10 pounds feels like a strain, so I'm avoiding that. I did today on my lunch break. I used to work out on my lunch break every time I was there for a long day. Today I went over there and I got on the treadmill. I wound up walking for like 19 out of 20 minutes. Or no, I did 18. But one of the minutes I attempted to jog a little bit because he said I could. It didn't feel so good. It just felt like my head was just like heavy.
You have to try the
so.
elliptical,
I hate the elliptical.
but it won't jar. Like
I know. I need to try it. I might like it better now that I can actually use my arms without pain. But I did pick up some 1 pound weights today and just do some shoulder exercises because
1 pound, huh?
Yeah, they're so weak. My arms are so weak. It stinks. Because I was like, oh, I bet I can do a 2 pound. And I went to lift it forward and I went, oh my, that doesn't feel nice. So, but my shoulders hurt sometimes and pop a little bit, especially this one, because I have avoided activity on it for so long because it was bothering me. So now I'm going to work on restabilizing my shoulder. Good thing I know the exercises for that.
Yeah.
Candy said at our Walmart, they let a farmer bring his watermelons and they sell them there and they're good.
It's pretty neat.
I know our Harps does that sometimes.
Yeah. Seth
For certain
wants to
things.
know what we did with all the peaches.
I actually cut them up and froze them after we ate a bunch of them.
We ate a bunch.
Fresh.
She made one cobbler.
I did make a peach cobbler, fresh peach cobbler.
And then we froze the rest, and I'll use some in some jam, and then
desserts. And
we did peach ice cream last year, and I'm thinking it might work if we puree them first, but they kept getting stuck on the beater and it made it where it didn't freeze very good. Yeah. Because they couldn't stir the milk.
Either that or just put it in after the fact and just kind of work it in, maybe. I don't know.
You won't have the good flavor.
I mean,
I say puree them, put them in there.
I want to try it.
But the way we did, just cutting them up into small pieces, it just didn't work out very well because they blocked the paddle that turns, and so the stuff didn't freeze. It took forever, and it still wasn't frozen very good. Dean said they sell watermelon jam.
I really would like to try that.
Oh, it's a good name for a song.
Yep.
Well,
sounds like it.
We'll have to listen to it when you write it.
Yep.
We tried freeze-dried watermelon.
Have not.
But whenever we have a freeze dryer, we'll have to try that.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Cassie. Only 2 minutes behind.
Brandon, I didn't throw a water trough. Oh, the empty bucket. Yeah, I set it over the fence. The small one. Like the emu's small one that they have.
Oh.
It was empty. I was like, I haven't thrown anything like that.
I wonder, somebody said something about you lifting.
Maybe that's what it was.
I bet
no, that was on that was on
one?
yesterday's video. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't lift on yesterday's video. I was talking about though, and when I said I meant we, because I'm just so used to saying I'm gonna do this, because I usually, when I'm well, do all that stuff. So Dean said, Ed, you do the picking, I'll sing. Okay, if y'all are talking about the water trough, it was empty, and it was a very light one.
Yeah,
Kevin can attest to that.
It's one of those protein tubs for cows. That's the one you're talking about, the black one?
Yeah.
That was split in the bottom?
That one, or the one that was right beside it, the tan one that I cleaned out. It's still in there.
Yeah, they're, I don't know.
I don't even think they're 5 pounds.
They're probably
Maybe
five or six empty.
Mm-hmm. But it was completely empty. I didn't. And then
it's nowhere near 15 or 20.
And then when I pulled them over, or I had my hand on them, pulling them over, Abby was actually doing the pulling. I was just guiding them to show her which direction she needed to pull them, because she hasn't done that with me before. to that extent. Aussie Cool loves licorice ice cream.
I've never had it.
Mm-mm.
3 cans of Spam.
Later, and the kids are in
The
bed.
kids are in bed.
Sounds like they got their bellies full.
Oh, Cassie said about to go to sleep. Yeah, I watched y'all's video about the cell phones, and I'm gonna make Abby watch it. That she is convinced that Mazzy has a phone.
Yeah.
And that's what she tries to use to tell me. I was like, I know she doesn't. She goes, yes, she does. I was like, no, I asked her mama. She doesn't have one. And so, but the thing for us on the cell phones with the kids, that's kind of slowed down since they're not in public school anymore. Because whenever they were going to public school, it was like an everyday thing. I want a cell phone. I want a cell phone. I was like, you're never away from us. You don't need one.
Yeah.
But so that stopped. Like I said, she'll say every now and then something about one, but it's very seldom.
Stephanie said I threw her water trough.
Huh?
Okay. I was confused then. Oh, no, that.
Wait, they had the computer logged in
Oh,
too,
okay.
so maybe she was.
Okay. Got it.
See about the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody it was Lindley, right?
Yeah, my niece,
Yeah,
our niece.
Our niece asked if I was wearing a Wonder Woman shirt.
That's funny. Tim said, I ordered a shirt and I made a mistake on my info. I left a message on your website.
Okay. All right, we'll get it whenever. Yeah.
Okay.
I will get it and take a look. And if we have any questions, I'll make sure I check with you first.
She said, I'm just mouthing, just joking. Abby was helping so much. Yes, she was. It is so hard, though, to not, when you start feeling better, to not grab stuff and just pull on it. I don't. I stop myself, and I won't do it. But it's hard not to. So Stephanie said, Cassie, I'm ready for some new ones of yours.
Yep. Me too.
Satin said,
Watermelon rind pickled.
Pickled is good. Very good with greens, like colored greens. It's my favorite. Kale greens. Never heard of watermelon jam. I'm pretty sure it's good too.
Yeah, I've never had pickled watermelon rinds, but I know people that have.
Brandon said that's an expensive dinner, but it sure was good. Cassie keeps telling Gary he's got to get on it about the shirts.
I thought Lori was in charge of that.
Lori's in bed now, though. Can't give her a hard time about it.
Well, now's the best time to give her a hard time when she's not here to defend herself.
Dean said, I thought Brandon was going to have to call Cassie to learn how to wrangle chickens. He had chickens everywhere.
Yes.
Yep, Satin, he figured it out. About pickle.
Yeah.
Steph says she's back on her phone. And Neil said she's smart enough to be able to sell phones. Okay, Cassie said, Mazzy has her grandma's old phone that is cracked. She can take pictures and pictures, play games on it, no service.
See, that's what because she's got one of Kimberly's old ones that she'll take pictures with or do videos and stuff like that, just have fun, but which she doesn't even have it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because I think she'd seen her with that once, and that's what we told her that was an old phone that
I think Mazzy told her too.
I think so too, but I think that she's just trying to get a phone.
Trying to figure out an argument.
Or she convinced herself that it's real so that she can.
Yeah. Pam said, my kids and grandchildren love their cell phones more than me. I forbid them at dinner. Yeah.
It's a good rule to have.
Mm-hmm. Tablets, if they have tablets out, they go up at dinner.
Oh, there's Rebecca touched by yarn. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you?
Cassie said Lori got fired.
She's go to bed too early. Sleeping on the job.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
And Cassie, we're caught up.
Yes. Yeah, we're
caught up tonight.
Yeah, we stayed better caught up tonight, which the numbers are a little lower tonight.
Yeah.
And it may be that we threw everybody for a loop by going to
Changing
Thursdays.
days, probably.
But we'll be on Thursdays for the next 3 months. So unless something changes.
Yeah.
If we change up our posting schedule, then that could change again. But for now, Thursdays are what we plan, at least for the next 3 months. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, until we sell some of the other shirts, we're not getting anymore. Mainly because of space.
Yeah.
Plus, shirts aren't cheap to buy.
Mm-hmm.
You tag team well. Oh, time to close up the tent. Well, hopefully it was a good night.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody was asking about the rest of the planting in the high tunnel. We still have more to do. I actually went through some other seeds a couple nights ago to get them out and get ready because, like I said, some we're going to start in a little greenhouse in little packs or pots or something first before we move out there. And then I'm going to work up a spot outside. And I'm going to try to get some corn done. We were going to skip out on it this year, but then I saw Gary's good corn harvest, and I was like, we might need to try that again. We'll probably be pushing it as late as it is, but like I said, worst case, it's a little bit of seed gone. But if we can get a good harvest, then it'll be well worth it. What?
I heard something else.
Sounds like it's on the road.
Yeah. Which is way away, but Kathy said, I'm signing in late. Cassie talked about a good kids phone today.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about but our kids are not old enough for a phone.
No.
Nowhere near. I told them, I was like, you for sure don't need one as long as, because anytime they're always with either us or my parents. Yeah. They're always with somebody that we can get a hold of. So I'm like, you don't need a phone where we do that. Now, I did fix their tablets because they've got their school tablets. I did fix the iMessage on there where if they need to message Kimberly and I, we're the only two contacts in there. They can send a message, a text message or a voice text to us from their tablets. But which generally that's not... they're usually with one of us, but like a lot of times if I'm at work, I'll have to tell Kimberly, I'll be like, take their tablets away because they'll just get to send me crazy emojis and just like back to back to back. And it's not as much now. They do it to me
at work now.
Yeah.
If they have it. It's
whenever I was gone for like 60 hours a week. They used to do it a bunch then, and I would just let them ring up on the phone and then send them something back later, but it's not so much anymore.
Yeah. Rebecca said, I'm doing good. I wish my brother Ronald would listen to me. He fell and fractured his spine, and T3 and T4 trying to get him to rest is not easy. Goodness.
Bad.
Yeah, that's rough. Satin said she's happy to hear it be Thursday and not Friday. I'll be in Paris on Friday, July 26th. So I was talking to him about his corn.
Yeah. As he turned 11, begged for a Gab phone, told her nope, maybe at 12, depending on how she matures. Yeah, I'm going to try to stretch it out longer than that.
Yeah.
Like I said, when they're with us all the time, they don't really need it. I mean, I get that she'd like to have it, like, but if none of her friends have them, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. Neil said, No one starts being great at something straight off. It may take you a couple seasons before you find the right balance.
Yeah, that's what.
Mhm.
Talking about that, I was telling Brandon, like, this is how I want to get our garden back to. I'm going to show you what our garden used to look like
Mhm.
years ago when we had a lot more time and not near as much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because we've not had a garden like this in a long time.
Mhm.
But I was showing him that how neat it always looks. Like we were the talk of the town
Oh,
where
our
we
small
used to
garden that we
live.
had?
Yes.
Yes. It was amazing.
Yeah, like it's got a bad glare, but like no weeds,
It was so pretty.
neatly tilled, had fence up. So we were right in the middle of town, but deer were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like we had everything just nice and neat.
Mm-hmm. It was so pretty.
And like I said, everybody all over town would always be talking about our garden.
Yeah. That was before kids.
Yes. And so I would love to get it back.
Something like that.
At least something like that.
Mhm.
I don't know that it'll ever be like that again as big as what we have now, but it's just like that it was very nice and neat because because I actually bought that property before we got married.
Yep.
And it was just a big yard. And I was like, I grew up on a farm, but whenever I got stationed down there, I was having to have a house and it was cheaper to buy a house than rent. And so it was just a small house. It was like 900 square feet, built in probably like the 30s. Needed a lot of work done to it. The guy that I bought it from had done some work, but we trying to think. But it had a old barn and stuff that we'd fixed up, and I'd actually built a pen around it. We had some chickens in it, laying hens.
Yeah.
And the feed store, they used to buy people's eggs to sell at the feed store.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would sell them, and it got to where everybody was requesting our eggs.
Yeah.
And so we couldn't keep enough eggs there. He was just he would have eggs there, but he said people were holding out waiting for us to bring ours up there because they wanted our eggs. And then, like I said, they'd always talk about our garden and everything, and it was just neat. But what I was saying is that it just had a big old open yard with nothing out there. And me growing up on a farm, I was like, I need it. So had a tiller, everything, got it all tilled up, worked up. Finally got all the grass out of it and made it into a good garden. And it was a really good garden each year that we did it. And I drove by, probably the last time I was down that way, I drove by. It still had the garden spot there, so the other people kept it after we left. But
because it was an older lady that actually bought the house from us, but she had a son.
Well, it was her kids.
Yeah, they bought it for her.
Yes.
But the son was really interested in that garden spot, I think. So hopefully, I'm assuming he's the one that put it in, which is good.
Yeah, which
I'm glad to see that.
I don't know if it's the same people that
it may not be
are still there, but yeah, it was really nice. I like to get there, but I was not cut out to be in town.
Yeah, well, neither of us were.
But and that's one thing they said that they'd never seen a garden spot there either. But
yeah, there is still now.
Yep, it was really good ground, or we turned it into it, but it was good.
Circle in Staples. Hello. Rebecca, thanks for everyone for blessing us this time, brother being hurt.
Yes.
We'll keep him in our prayers.
Oh.
Yes, Cassie. Yes. That's why she didn't need a phone to drive people nuts.
Yeah.
The girls are the same way.
Yeah, that's what the girls do. And then they figured out how to do the little voice messages too, because Izzy, she can't type, but so if I'll have the little bitty play thing with stuff, and it's her asking a question. If I type something back, if Abby's not there to read it to her, she goes, I can't read that.
She the other day at work, you let them have their tablets that morning, and I all I got was, when are you coming home? And the next one, Mommy, answer, when are you coming home? I was like, oh goodness.
Oh, the Olympics on our TV.
Ah, okay.
Pam's
16-year-old
16-year-old granddaughter texted her from class.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it was a beautiful garden. We enjoyed it. It was very productive too. Ranger goes to a lot of camps and things by himself. Is fun. Actually sits in the bar more than with him, and Mazzie's always with him. Yeah. Candy misses having a large garden too. Kathy, give yourself grace. You've been through a lot. Doing great. Yeah, we have this year. So looks good. Do you add nutrients to your soil in the garden? That's what Cindy wanted to know.
Yeah, which we've got rabbit manure that we'll use in there now. We've put compost and stuff in it too before. And then last year or the year before, we mulched a lot of the stuff in hardwood mulch. And so after it was done, we just worked it into the ground. It's composted too. So it's helped the soil a lot.
Yeah, it was beautiful whenever he was tilling it up this time. Better than it has been. And it was pretty good before. Meg said it's finally cool enough outside to open the windows for the night. It's a beautiful evening there. That's nice.
Lynn said that looks great.
Oh, that's me this time.
Yep.
Tim said you all have a green thumb. That garden looks good.
Yeah, we still got one now too. It's just with weeds.
Yeah. Pam said, I can't keep my sunflowers alive. They're drooping to the ground. Of course, it might have something to do with this heat.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. Rebecca said her brother doesn't quite understand.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Good. Good night.
Good night.
Connie said Virginia governor's forbidding cell phones in schools. Don't have all the details yet. Not sure what the public response is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure there'll be some pushback and some people for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sorry, y'all.
Yawning?
Yeah. Just been hiding it for a little bit.
Yeah. Just trying to get the log back in.
But yeah, we've got to get that finished up. He's got some more bush hogging and everything to do.
Yeah, because we're gonna move some animals around soon too.
Yep. Good night, Cassie.
Good night.
Glad you jumped on here.
Yep, we're not far behind.
Yeah. Then what else we got going?
I don't know, because everything else is partial projects that we haven't shown yet.
Yeah, there's a few projects that we've got going still, but
it's her job dealing. Contagious.
Yeah, there's a couple things that we've got going kind of simultaneously that we can't really tell you what it is because we've already kind of got it started.
Yeah, it's in the works, but then like I was saying, the weather delayed part of it.
Yes. But otherwise, one of them would already be done.
Yes.
But now that it's going to be drying up a little bit, that one should go together pretty quick.
Yeah.
So.
And then we'll have a hospital update.
Yes.
Soon.
Possibly next one or the next. I'm not sure which one yet.
Yeah, because like I said, everybody's response on making sure we did something so that somebody else doesn't go through the same thing.
Yeah, we've had to.
And it's been a process.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were right on the response we would have gotten.
Yeah, and kind of still working through it too, because that's just the way it is.
Still waiting on a refund where we overpaid the hospital.
But did get confirmation that is happening. So I didn't have to fight with them again over that. So that was really nice. The guy I got on the phone was very helpful.
I'll believe it when I see it because he said it would show up on your account and it's not showing up.
Well, nothing is showing up on my account like at all. So I don't know where he's saying I need to log in. I may have to call him back and find out where to log in to look at that. Because I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So I
think-
just know that he said that
I think it's on my end that I can't
because
see it.
we asked for them to email confirmation just so that we would have proof that they said they were going to do that. But then he's like, if you log into your online portal, it will show that you've got a negative balance, and it doesn't. So
Mhm.
I'm just not sure.
Tim said,
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Tim said I should have a green thumb. Every time we went to my grandparents' house, we usually helped in the garden.
Yep.
Thank you, Loma, for continued prayers.
Yes.
Good night, Pam.
No, Sat was saying yes, Sat, and I did see the message farther down. It took me a minute because I forgot we were just talking the other night about when the Olympics were.
Yeah, we need to watch some too because the girls
We will.
the girls do enjoy that too.
We just got to figure out where it's streaming.
Yep. But yeah, so yeah, that's about all the information we can give about all the projects coming up.
Yeah.
I think somebody was talking like temps were supposed to be more mild this next week than what we originally thought. So I never got
streaming
to.
on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
We have that.
We do.
But yeah, that's some 80s.
Some 80s.
But yeah, we should have some videos with some actual more projects coming out. It's just the fact that our work schedules were complete opposite. It's hard
In the rain.
It's hard to get projects done and to film them by yourself.
Yes.
And so it's just I had to put a delay on, and so we had to kind of change things up a little bit.
And then I can't do the projects by myself either. So.
Correct. And so
Yeah.
those will be coming out soon.
Yep.
But I think we're gonna call it a night. We've got some big plans this weekend, and we'll catch y'all, I guess, next Thursday.
Yep. Glad we got to chat with everybody.
Yep. Thanks everybody for coming. And like I said, it will be next Thursday at 8:30 again, and we'll see y'all then. But we'll have 2 videos out before then, so be sure to check them out.
Yep.
Y'all have a good evening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.